Hey guys, and welcome to my first look at Rodina. I think that's how you pronounce it. It might be like Rodina or something. I have no idea. But anyway, this is a really cool space exploration sim that was sent to me today, and I am really enjoying it. It's very early in development, and you can tell that clearly in the game as we get started here. But you know, despite that, it's still really encouraging for what sort of things might happen in the future for this game. So here's our little intro screen. It's going to tell us our serial number, and then, oh my god, it's changing to my name. And it's starting me out as Sarah, that's like the default name, but I'm going to change it to Green instead. We'll acknowledge that. Acknowledge, and here we are. So it spawns you. I really like the way the intro of this game works, because it spawns you on this asteroid, right? And we can look up. Man, I'm getting weird like choppiness. That is totally not the game. That is absolutely my my recording software, and I apologize for that. But yeah, it's really weird looking around now. Totally does not happen when I'm not recording it, but you know, probably related to the fact the game is early in development and it doesn't behave super well when it's being recorded, but it's alright. Nothing wrong with that, but I apologize for that. So anyway, we start out, we've got this like green circle waypoint in the distance, and we just walk around this, what seems to be a pretty gigantic planet, right? And here we are at our spaceship, and we can hop in here by pressing F, and then the airlock will go ahead and pressurize the room, and we can go into our ship itself. And we can wander around here. We can actually, if we want to, modify our ship layout, but I'm not so into that. Oh shit, I accidentally went back outside. Or did I? Wait, what's going on here? Airlock in. Alright. But anyway, here's our, like, ship health, alt weapon control. I have no idea what any of that means either, because I haven't gotten super into too much of the game yet, but what I have done is fly my ship around, and that is a really cool experience. So let's go ahead and hop into the pilot chamber here. And ship instructions, press space to move the ship up, so we'll just go ahead and take off here. And see the planet stretching out beneath us. Press W to move forward. And we can start moving forward, you know, substantially faster than we were when we were walking. But then press R mouse button to engage the clutch and coast, and that will just allow us to keep on moving with our current trajectory without worrying about anything. But then, while holding right mouse button, tab W and we can shift up, and suddenly we're moving very quickly. And our ship is nearing full power. But then there's this waypoint over here, and this kind of introductions is what I was going to say. This introduces a key mechanic of the game, which is finding these little plus signs, which denote, like, probably ship crashes, but there's little piles of resources you can find on planets that allow you to progress through the game. So we're going to fly over here. And by the way, I'm doing this just by moving my mouse to look around and holding down W to go. I'll press S to slow down. And let's go ahead and shift down. Oops, that was the wrong button. We'll shift down so that we can land near the site a little bit more precisely. And this seems like a good place to set down right here. So I'll just... Oh, I'm not very good at landing ships. It's kind of hard to tell where you are, I find, in this game. Because of the lack of shadows, which I'm sure is something that's is being considered. I don't like spinning this much. There we go. That's a pretty good landing. You have to land pretty hard, I've found, to actually lose any whole health. But now we can press tab to get back into the ship. And again, I just really love the sense of scale. You know, it really does make you feel like you're traveling in space when you have to do this thing where, like, we've just traveled so many ship lengths, and then we go back into our physical body, and we're like walking out of the ship, and it takes time, and then climbing over this tiny little mountain that we could within like half a second fly over. It takes us some time to climb over, and we'll come over here and find our little bounty and check out what we've got. Cruise engine upgrade. Now you can travel to other asteroids. So you may have noticed that while we were traveling there, we were still kind of tied to the asteroid's gravity. That's because our engine was not strong enough to allow us to transport ourselves off-world. But now we have the power that we need to travel to other stars. Grab some missile ammo and miscellaneous shit here. And now you can see all of those circles up there are other asteroids that we can go and check out. So in a second we'll go ahead and do some space travel, but first we've got a data stick that has been left here. What I think about that with Hal Gumpkins. Dearest readers, you know what I hate? Gravity. I'm not a picky man. I like the simple things in life. A hot cup of coffee, a little light jazz on the cochlear implant, a whiff of fresh ozone on the breeze. I don't need fancy, but boy, it would be nice to not have to lug my own body weight around all day. Sorry. Why is it that I can take a pneumatic rail to China in 20 minutes, but I still have to huff and puff my way to the mailbox? My doctor can take out all my teeth, wash and wax them, and put them right back in, but I still have to rely on these old knees to get me upstairs at night? Why do I even need stairs? Oh, that's right. Gravity. I tell you, readers, some days it seems like this whole world just wants to keep me tied right down at ground level. I went down to the drugstore the other morning to get a fresh charge for Rodney. On the way there, they fired off another one of those colony ships from the spaceport a few towns over. Now, I'm not saying I'd want to join those poor souls, but seeing that thing flying overhead did make me think, at least they're finally getting away from this whole gravity business. I guess I'll just keep huffing and puffing down here, but let me tell you, all those science folk are wrong. Like the man said, gravity's not there because of mass attracting mass. It's because the Earth sucks. Hard. And that's just what I think about that. Hal Grumpkins. I really like these little like story beats that you can pick up. Every asteroid has, you know, in addition to an actual upgrade, these little data sticks that give you a little bit of flavor text about the world that we live in and what exactly is going on with humanity. By the way, I should really also, after we pressurize the airlock and walk into our ship, I like even that, just the little touches like that. We should definitely come over here to our transmitter. Nope, wrong room. Maybe it's over here? I know it's to the right somewhere. Maybe it's in here. No? I've not... Ah, here we go. The pilot wave radio. So we've got an urgent message that kind of tells us what is going on with this situation. So, priority channel communication received. Citizen, the mission is in danger. Our brave vanguard has been attacked by ships of unknown origin. Your few fellow colonists have been scattered and destroyed. It is by providence alone that you have survived. The great ship Rodina will enter the system in but a few scant years. If this enemy host is not defeated, the millions of souls aboard Rodina and our dreams for a bright future will surely fall. You are our only hope for salvation. Repel the enemy hordes and secure a mighty foothold in the Zurika system. Your brother and sister colonists are depending on you. Your ship is yet ill-equipped for your glorious mission. You must outfit it with a more powerful drive, one that is capable of traversing the blackness of space. Go and acquire one. So, check. We did it. We've also got encrypted communications, but we need more decryption keys to find out what the deal with that is. I thought that was a ladder. Shelves. So, that's kind of why we went and got our thing. Our new drive. And now we have 2 levels of upshifting we can do, and we can go to cruising speed, which allows us to leave our asteroid and take off to go and find another asteroid. And I'm actually going to save here really quick, because the game is like permadeath to an extent, but again, you oh wait a minute, I think that's the asteroid we just left, so let's not go back there. Let's find one that's kind of close. This game, I believe, is permadeath, you know, in the sense that if you didn't save, then you don't have anything to reload and you just have to start the game over. So we're going to save just in case something goes terribly wrong, because I don't want to make you guys sit through the entire intro sequence again if I don't have to. But here is an asteroid that we accidentally barreled right past. Now we'll slow down and shift down. And we are now in the space of this asteroid, and there's this red thing, and in a second, let's go ahead and shift up for just a second, and then shift back down. It is going to attack us because this is an enemy ship, and every asteroid seems to be guarded by one of these in my experience. So let's go ahead and actually change weapons. Ah, that didn't work. Weird. I don't know how to use my missiles. Maybe I can't yet. I've never done it before anyway. But we're just going to use our lasers, and our lasers are this weird like shotgun style laser that gets more and more. Oh my god! Ah, fuck. Those things hurt a lot, but I think he's almost dead as well. We got a lot of hits in on him. But you can't really let him get a lock on you like that, or you are going to have a really bad time. There we go. Okay, he is dead. So we're going to go ahead and land on this planet. As you can see, our ship slowly repairs itself, so we don't have to worry about that being a substantial issue. So here we are on this planet, and now we just look around for the white plus sign that will allow us to upgrade our ship a little bit. Or maybe there isn't one on every asteroid, but there has been every single time for me anyway. Ah, here it is. Okay, so we go and find our loot here. So let's go ahead and get a little bit closer and then shift down. And just get a little bit closer. This is pretty good though. Uh-oh. I am so bad at fucking piloting. Okay, here we go. Now let's just use control to push us down. Ship has landed. Man, it's drifting a little bit. It's got to stay still before we can get out. God, I'm bad at this. Okay, well, that doesn't seem to be a good place. The fact that it's so dark here is an issue as well. Ship has landed. Can I get out? There we go. Okay, we're out of the ship. So let's go ahead and check out what we get as our reward for conquering this little asteroid. So by the way, as you guys can see, you know, graphics, not fantastic yet. You know, controls, probably not the best, but pretty good. But especially like walking around feels a little bit like ice skating and stuff like that. But the core gameplay, the fact that you can like fly from a planet surface into the galaxy and go to a different asteroid and land on it and everything, really cool, I think. So we got a communication decryption key. So now we can check out our encrypted message. We've also got a data stick, which I will not... wait, we got an attachment. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Drinks later. But anyway, I'm not going to make you guys sit through me reading another flavor text. You guys can check those out on your own by downloading the demo, which I should have mentioned earlier is actually free. So I don't know what these like empty boxes and empty barrels do, but presumably something. I picked them all up anyway. And missiles obviously allow us to fire missiles, if I can figure out how to do that. I know it's R to switch weapon, but I tried that and nothing happened, so I may not have the requisite launcher for those. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into our ship here. Let's go ahead and close the airlock up. And let's check on our communications beacon. I've never actually gone this far in the game. I just kind of, instead of checking the encrypted thing, I just flew around to more asteroids because I forgot, basically. But now we've got encrypted communications. Welcome to the onboard SSA-10 operating system. A pending data transfer initiated has completed. File readme immediately was successfully uploaded. Parsing archive. Polymorph encryption was detected. Attempt to brute force decrypt. Moving transmission. Rodina, please disband. Vanguard comms, please respond. Did I say respand? Respond. I can't talk today, apparently. Incoming transmission. This is Rodina. Mission comms. We read you. Give us your status. We saw you make a clean entry into the heliosphere, and then everything cut out. Be advised, we have hostile Xeno contact. Repeat, hostile Xeno contact. We're repelling fire from 2, 3 unknown vessels. Some kind of energy weapons took out half of our plating before we even disengaged the liminal drive. That's not possible. The system's empty. We've got long-range data going back 40 years on this. It has always been empty. Can you evade? Negative. We're still 5 or 6 years away. Xeno hostiles, Xeno, ET, little green men. Plating's at 30%. You need to burn your fuel reserves or move to a faster trajectory. Do something. Huh. Okay, we need to get as close as we can to the hostiles and detonate your drive. Plating's at 10%. Launching all life pads and ordering a core eject in the opposite direction. If the hostiles follow the core, we may be able to get a few life pods into the asteroid belt and hide. Detonate your own drive. We want to live. Do not core eject. Do not core eject. The whole mission plan is on those cores. If they break the encryption, they'll have everything, all our tech, all of our landing sites. You're screwing 3 generations of lives here. 3% plating, it's already done. Vanguard come in. Any surviving Vanguard crew, that's me. This is your parent colony ship, the Rodina. If you are still receiving communications, it is imperative that you contact us on private frequency 43.69376. Your survival and our survival depends on you communicating with us. This message will repeat. Alright. Can we do that? How do we send out... Huh. Hang on. Frequency 4369736. I feel like I should write that down or something, but maybe the game will remember it for me. So how do we communicate, I wonder? We can't do it from there, obviously. Operations computer. We have missiles. Oh, maybe I had to like turn them on from there. I see. So now we have 6 missiles that we can use to fight future enemy ships. What is up with my mouse getting so shaky while I'm recording this game? It's so weird. I have no idea what's down here. I've never been to this part of my ship. There's the liminal drive. Cool. Looks pretty awesome, actually. I like that. There's a barrel. This is probably a barrel that I recovered for no discernible reason on the surface. I wonder if I'm even able to send a message yet. There's a bathroom. I feel like it would be from the radio, right? Huh. I don't know. There's a crate. I want to check really quickly and make sure there's no other computers that I'm missing that might solve this issue for us. Oh, here's a door. Maybe I should just look at the map of my ship. Let's do that. Man, I can't even scroll. I'm not sure how this... Oh, there we go. We can zoom out. Okay, looks like we've actually been through the whole thing then. There's... bedroom over there. Communications drive. What's that? Maybe that's what we need. Alright, let's go see if we can check that out, and maybe I'll make it a little bit easier to get there by, like, making an opening there. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I don't care what I'm calling it. Done. Close. How did I get inside the airlock? Did I... Oh, I thought that was on the outside of the airlock. Weird. Okay. So what I did was make it so that we could go through here and then over this way. And we should be right in the room I was looking at. There should just be a hole in the wall. Yep, perfect. Hole acquired. Alright, operations computer, generator. Okay, so that's just a generator. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to go to another planet so that we can get the capability to communicate with them. That would make a lot of sense, actually. So let's go ahead and take off here. I don't know why the ship was spinning so much. So let's do one more planet and then we'll call it quits on Rodina. But I highly recommend you guys check this game out. Again, there is a demo on the site where you can check out the game for yourself. It's the exact build that I'm playing, but with a 60-second timer. And then it has a pay what you want scheme, kind of a Kickstarter style thingy-mabobber, where if you pay less than $15, then you get the game that I'm playing now, but without any updates. And if you pay $15 or more, then you get the game forever, basically, and you can just keep on updating it and checking out future builds. Is there no... Huh. Let's go ahead and go to docking speed. No, let's actually... oh, not cruising speed. Let's go to combat speed and try to land on this planet. I don't see a hostile ship here, which is unusual. But, yeah, maybe a little bit more cruising speed. I'm always afraid that I'm just going to accidentally crash into the surface. If oh, shift down. Shift down. There we go. Alright. So there's an upgrade right here that we can just pick up. That's cool. Let's go ahead and go to docking speed and land. That was a little bit of a harder landing than I intended. And also my ship is flipping over now because I am horrible at landing in this game, but that's okay. Let's just use control to kind of force us to be still and go check out what we've got here. So I've never actually been on an asteroid that looks like this. Most of them are a lot more mountainous. This one seems pretty smooth. So let's check out what we've got here. We'll go ahead and open the airlock out and just take a quick walk over here to check out whatever we got. Really weird to me that there was no hostile ship here as well. Let's start picking stuff up. We got a little bit of missile ammo. What do we got here? A data stick, traveling child's first ABCs. Some barrels of stuff, or nothing, I guess. We can now read more of the encrypted communications on the FTL radio, just like the last thing we got. Empty barrel. Missile ammo. Empty crate. Let's head back to the ship and see what's going on here. See if this allows me to do anything else with the computer. It may be that we just need a bunch of them. Who knows? Again, I'm very new at this game, but I just, you know, I felt like the sort of beginning experience in this game is really strong, so I wanted to just show that off. Because, yeah, again, just like the sense of scale, the sense of like, you spawn in on a planet, you find your ship, you walk into the ship, and then you take off and you're going fast, and then you learn how to shift up and suddenly you're going really fast, and then you learn how to leave the planet. It's really good. Alright, so we got new stuff here. There's a big glass display in front of me. Red is bad, yellow is okay. I don't understand what's going on. Right here. Something happened to the ship. Sorry, I don't want to, like, read this all out to you guys because it's a lot of stuff. And, you know, it is also story beats. So, you know, perhaps we should go ahead and call it quits here. So obviously every time we visit a new asteroid, we're going to get some more communications, and I believe eventually, instead of going to asteroids, we're going to be going to full planets. If you watch the trailer, then you can see there are planets with actual atmospheres and stuff. There's a clip of the ship trying to enter an atmosphere too fast and burning up, and that looks pretty cool. There's, you know, planets that have a bunch of different enemy ships with different kinds of weapons that are all firing. So there's a lot to this game that we have not shown off. This is just the very beginning, early game. I think this is really, really, really cool. It's obviously very far from finished, but what is here already is amazing. I'm definitely going to be keeping close tabs on this game, and I highly recommend you guys do as well. And in the event of any kind of substantial update, I'll definitely try to keep you guys posted, make another video so that we can keep up on this game together. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my first look at Rodina, whatever it is. I have no idea. I'll see you guys next time.